Guys, welcome to another video of Team Ball Racing. Today is my 1 year since I wrecked my car last year. And yeah, I know my car hasn't been on the channel much this year because we have literally been waiting on pistons. We've had piston problems where we kept losing ringlings. But today is the day. I want to announce that my car, we have been working on this in the process. Behind the scenes, we've been kind of keeping it secret. Only a few people know. I mean, word got out a little bit, but I am switching my car to a turbo, not an LS. We're keeping the big block in it and putting a 118 on it. And here is part one of us switching my car over to a big single turbo. And I hope you guys enjoy these videos. They're going to come out in multiple parts, I think. But other than that, thank y'all for watching these videos and clicking on this video right here. And I really appreciate it. So we got a long road ahead of us with this new combo and figuring out this big boy power, trying to keep up with these real fast guys, but we'll go on and see how it goes. Thank y'all.
Clears everything up front. I did have it sitting in the middle, and then I decided to move it back some more and turn it, because we ended up putting the engine right back where it was.
Because we was going to try to move the engine back an inch or 2 inches and move it up one, but the problem is the way we would have to make the plate and clamp off this bar with the control arms and the headers and everything else. If this car was a strut car, it would have fixed a lot of our problems, but we ain't doing that. We can't, it's too much damn money to do it for now, to what we spent already for this.
But still want to keep a stock suspension, because you never know what's going to come back. Stock suspension, stock firewall, so, yeah, there's this piece there and that piece there is all stock, so that's still rules.
It's great.
Anyway, I had the turbo out front. Decided to move it and roll it in a little bit so we put more weight on the driver's side.
On the passenger side.
Passenger side, the counter weight for him. And we're still maybe a week out on the intake.
The problem is we're literally waiting on stuff. So we can only do so much without, we can finish the hot side, but really we can't finish it because we might have to move this header. Because the fuel pump, because they're going to try to run a cable-driven fuel pump to the back to keep the fuel less weight off the nose. So we're kind of waiting on that stuff to come in and measure it all before we really weld the headers back, because we had to shorten them in to get out of the control arm. But we can honestly bring this one out some to get more room for the cable to go third. So we're kind of waiting on that, and we're waiting on my turbo to actually come in, because this one here that I borrowed has a different V-band clamp on it. And then my intake, so we can finish the cold side. And granted, we can kind of start wiring some, because we did put the dominator and the coil grid. We're running MSD coils. We can kind of mount that stuff, but really until we get all that, we kind of can't plumb everything, because all the sensors and stuff go mainly in the pipes and all that. So we're just kind of really waiting on stuff. Right now, everybody's so backed up and waiting 2 to 3 weeks out on this and everything, and I can't find stuff to borrow. Neither did I really want to say it, but we're waiting on stuff, and I'm tired of people asking me when are you bringing your car back? I'm still waiting on parts. Now I'm not lying. I'm literally waiting on parts. So,
Morning, guys. So, last night, I worked some more on the turbo project. I got these flanges all welded on. I've got to do some trimming on these today. I got, as you can see, the headers. I got this made. It's all welded up. I got a little bit of welding to do in behind here. And I got my fuel pump for my fuel pump, my cable drive. I got it all mounted now. Had to cut these down to 1/2 inch like I was talking about. And so I'm gonna get these here, these pieces here, and something like this. I'll run that out like that. All right, I got my hole cut for my wastegate. Got it all prepped. And here's my piece. And it all fits pretty nice. So I'm gonna get this here tigged up and remount it on the car and start working on the other one. You know, make sure everything fits like it's supposed to.
All right, so this video pretty much has taken over a few months of us working on this car, trying to get it ready to come back out. And we finally got a bunch of parts that we've been needing to actually work on the damn car. It's been kind of nice. Me and Dad worked on this for like the last few weeks, but we had the other turbo for mock-up, and it was Landon's. And I finally got mine in was it 2 Fridays ago? It was the Panoro. And then my dad got my intake too. So, and then we've been kind of working on it, trying to get the turbo to hold itself up, put a mount on it. Just like today, we put the mount on it to hold itself on the turbo, and we started working on the intake side of it. And then I made plug wires today, and we're starting to work on the exhaust on it. But we're going to take it over to our buddies to get them to weld aluminum, because we ain't got out here to weld aluminum. But we was going to try to make Black Friday, but we don't think we're going to. But my pistons was supposed to ship last Friday, so hopefully. And this is after Cincy Street Nights yesterday, so hopefully they actually ship and come. That's the first time they told us that, so we're just kind of waiting. But right now we're kind of setting it up too, so that way we can still do our drag and drive stuff. So we're trying to figure out how to wire it and stuff. We got a lot of stuff, and I ordered all I got left is my dash. What else we got left?
Dash and some sensors.
I ordered all my sensors.
You got all the wiring for the sensors?
We gotta make our own.
Oh, you gotta have wiring to make our own.
Oh, we got wire. I understand. And we ordered all the block offs because we're not going to run water for now. But we're kind of just getting to the point where once we get the exhaust done in the intake pipe, we got to finish welding the headers, and after that, so it's just wiring and then plumbing for the fuel system. And we're keeping the fuel system in the back, so we're running a cable. And we also got to do the burn down tank. I ordered a Moroso, and we're just going to run the hoses to it. So, all right, Dad ordered it. He's being behind you. But you want to talk what you did today?
I can.
Because I didn't fabricate it.
Huh?
Because I didn't fabricate it.
I mean, I can.
You did the fabrication. I just held it.
Just held it?
And made my plug.
Yeah, I made this bar today. Alan, we was talking about maybe running something from here to support this and off here, and I was like, man, let's just run this bar here. So I ran out the Quinn's Friday. He bent this for me, and I was able to make it today and put some tabs on it.
Because we have to make it to where it unbolts and bolts, because how big this sumbitch is. If something ever happens, that's what I'm saying, they never pull the engine out of it. We have to unbolt this to get it out.
I promise we're going to take this engine out again.
Well, you ever robbed it?
Yeah, we got to take it right back out.
It ain't got a freaking piston in it.
So,
or a rod.
And
cylinder gooey over here.
Yeah, I did this bar here today. We did the cold side today, and I started cutting the pieces for the exhaust. So we're gonna hold this out. I'm gonna do it like this. Okay, right there. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of like that to drop down.
And then we're going to do another 90.
Another 90. So.
To come out the bottom of the fender.
And we ordered our driving injectors.
Yes.
There's a set of 210s.
Boss injectors.
Yeah, so when we ever decide to do the drag and drive, we'll have them, and that'll all be wired and done. So. Because
we got Moran's his 850 injectors to run our methanol system on it. And so, and we just got to learn a bunch of stuff on this. I mean, this is a whole new learning curve for us on all this stuff. Like, just wiring wise. But he says he's got it pretty much figured out, and
Yeah, I think it do.
Because I ordered shock sensors, I got a drive shaft sensor, and that. I mean, we've always had that, but we should be able to actually figure out how to use it now. And then we got the MSD coil box for it. We got a Holley nominator, and I mean, so we're gonna have sensors now that I've never had, and just be able to tell us, get better data. Because I mean, the more data you can get from one pass, the faster you're gonna go on your next one. And to be able to have something, the catcher mess up if you try to put a little extra in it, you know, because I don't want to ride it, but I want to have it there if I miss it. Because this some buck should make God's power now. I mean, we
just got to get it down now.
Yeah.
Which I think we can.
Yeah, I mean, we got, because instead of like my dump valve, is it out, because we run a single stage dump valve in this when we had it on nitrous. And either it was open or not open. Because you can take it and actually pulsate it like a nitrous solenoid to be able to control it like 40% open or whatever, and to roll it in. Because either I had it wide open or I turned it all the way on, and there was no really controlling it. So now with the Holley, you can kind of control it to where, you know, you can open it up and you can just do way more stuff with it. So
yeah, with the Holley box,
with the Holley on it. So
yeah, this is a whole new learning experience for us, though. I mean, I never had anything ever had fuel injection on it. I've been a nitrous guy my entire life. It's my first turbo kit I ever built. You know, start to finish. So for my first one, I don't think it turned out too bad.
No, it'll be fine.
Yeah,
it's gonna work. All the exhaust, the hot side looks really good.
Yeah.
So and you gotta think like the.
I thought about this.
4 inches.
We could have turned this down this way more, and kind of did an elbow like that. But I mean, this is a straight shot. You know, there's no hesitation. There's no cavitation that you call when you cavitate air. You know, so it on the.
That and it's less. Well, the reason why this also here helps is so when we run the water.
Yeah.
You know, it's out of the way.
Yeah, because we are going to run water again one day, and then we gotta have room for alternator. We gotta have an alternator. So when we do the drive, so I wanted to make enough room there. So it's still gonna be tight, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But at least all that's done.
Yeah. Because you won't believe how much 5-inch pipe takes up a lot of room real fast.
Yeah, it does. Thanks, guys, for watching us and subscribing, and hopefully the next video we got a lot more done. You know, we're gonna come to you then. Thank you.